That's hilarious, Sachi. You absolutely got sniped for first. But yes, I'm definitely not late. But yes, welcome back to more Valhalla. I was kind of gonna do randomizer tonight, but then I just decided not to. So hopefully my voice does not explode. We will see. Danger U's admin has been arrested, again, by Lana Smithy. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. They have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime units Lizette Blanc. I forget, is it pronounced as snowy? Welcome in either way. Also, I guess I didn't say it before, but welcome in. Like, how are y'all doing, Sachi and Banana? I hope that y'all are doing good. Yes, no, cool. Told the Augmented Eye during a call. We're now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Blanc. I thought that the C at the end of it wasn't pronounced. I thought it was just Blon.
Poor guy.
Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. Cool. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. Just change its color to black and you'll barely notice. Oh, God. That won't change the smell, though. They're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, the PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy, if you ask me. You just thought about looking up prices.
Did not.
Starting off strong, yeah. Not even 5 minutes in. GSF January 4th card announced. 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. By Lana Smithy. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January at the annual GSF Dome event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Errants. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke, GSF champion. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa, women's championship. Keto versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell. Roy Campbell is the name of the colonel from Metal Gear, isn't it? Errant, Jack Bomb, and Blaze versus Huli and Kara Colte. I don't know how the accent mark here is pronounced. Tag Team Championship. Osuna versus Siegfried. Yeah, isn't his name, isn't like he Colonel Roy Campbell?
Wrestling? My boss made me curious. Get it, Gil?
Oh, hey guys.
How the hell did you get in?
I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? You know nothing about MGS? I know very little. I know about Snake. I know about Otacon and his Japanese animes. I know about Raiden. I know about Liquid Snake. I know about that one bit in Metal Gear Solid 2 where Raiden's naked and can do cartwheels without his hands. He can do cartwheels while still covering himself up.
I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill, he'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil.
Thanks, I guess. I just realized Gil is wearing like a turtleneck. But it's not like a sweater. Like, what is this called when it's... Because that's like an undershirt. Because it's on underneath his apron and his dress shirt. What is this called? Is this just a turtleneck undershirt? What? You gonna make me wash the bathrooms again?
Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass.
Thermal turtleneck? It could, yeah.
But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive.
So you were worried?
Isn't that normal?
When it comes to you, I don't know.
Shut up. She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you?
Fine, fine.
Hey, boss. Why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it.
What is this emote, Paradoxica? Also, how are you doing?
Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd look totally cute with it. I see.
Also, how's my volume? I have to adjust my mic every time I want to do streaming, so I'm always scared that I've got my mic cocked wrong and it's picking up my voice differently. Doing good? Nice.
Don't think I'm just rejecting a gift of yours. It's just... Preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Boss, about last night. I think I said one too many things, and so what? Drunk banter is something you see every day. It's not like I'm gonna think less of you because of it.
Yeah, Jill drank an entire 6-pack by her, or no, an entire 12-pack by herself. She drank 2 whole cases of beer.
Relax. If anything, I feel closer to you after seeing you so wasted. Oh. So yeah, don't give it too much thought. Stupid meat rods.
Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything?
Nothing. Let's go.
You okay? Your face is red.
I'm fine. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it.
Thanks. Oh, I was like, wait, who the fuck is this dude? Okay, I remember this dude. Hey Dash, how are you doing? Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane.
May I have your name?
Tell her it's Brian.
Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guy's looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll, you heard her.
It's alright, I'll wait.
It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though.
Oh, I should have turned that off.
It means doing this voice for 3 minutes, but, it doesn't really work when I'm doing visual novel stuff. So I probably should turn that off, actually. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though.
It's not so weird when you're the BTC's regional manager in these parts.
Yeah, I guess that's...
Hey Taco, how are you doing? It gives me practice, Dash. Plus, people like hearing it as well.
People like hearing my voice range. I guess I didn't give you the best first impression.
Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client.
Alright. I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian?
Let's go with the basics. Sugar Rush, please.
Coming right up. He wants a Sugar Rush. I can do that.
Also, I just realized I forgot to crack open my guide. You're doing good? Nice. You're doing great? Nice. Yeah, when was the last time you were here, Taco? It feels like it's been a bit, though I might just be imagining things, because time is meaningless. I scrolled too far. I scrolled way too far, Jesus. It's been a bit. So I think if I'm not mistaken, a Sugar Rush is just one of everything. Oh. What is a Sugar Rush? Let's get our BTC regional manager drunk.
Here.
Yeah, this one's nice.
Back in training, they made a big deal out of Sugar Rushes. Why?
They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar Rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender isn't bright.
Huh. They never told me that.
You're Jill, right?
Yep, that's me.
Dana's talked quite a bit about you.
Really?
And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got.
Can you disclose any information?
I shouldn't, but you have the right to know.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right?
About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks?
Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC-certified bars. BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it's apparently proven an effective method for money laundering.
Where does Valhalla come in?
Young bars are the ones under the radar right now. The modest to low income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now.
So the closure notice is due to low sales.
Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. Low sales were a problem. Lots of bars would close every year.
You'll find out soon enough, huh?
Sorry?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me.
Also, he's got the same thing that Gil does.
Seems your guess was spot on, Gil.
Hmm? If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place.
Really? Why?
Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. Closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago.
So much saliva.
I wouldn't get my hopes up, though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible.
Knowing you're making an effort is enough, thanks. Can I get you anything else?
Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right?
Oh yeah, the suplex.
Give me one of those, please.
Sure. Let's give Brian a suplex.
I think he said big suplex. Fuck, I missed the on the rocks part. Give me just a sec, sorry. I'm always surprised whenever my tracking doesn't horribly break whenever I do that.
Here.
The registry form said that this was an accident while making a pile driver.
You can ask the creator of the drink just over there.
Ah, so you're Robert. Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though.
It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil.
Huh, I see.
Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in.
I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill?
Not really, no. Although...
Yeah?
If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me?
Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. A top-notch bartender.
Thanks.
Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm surprised you haven't met him before.
I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk.
Ah, I see. Knowing this game, that's probably a reference to something.
I wonder what Boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella. What a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella. And get me a big beer, please. Huh? Sure, on it. Stella asked for a beer.
Why did I open the recipe for beer?
Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course. What's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair, and... Oh. Right, that. So she... She didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you'd seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry. I'm a bit on edge. A private detective, I take it? Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Art. Von Delay. Oh, that Art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope? I am somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry. No, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. Usually I try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know that you have at least that much common sense.
Whoops, I messed that line up, but...
All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Let's give Stella something sweet to calm her down.
We love Stella in this household.
Here. Thanks. It seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry. I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. And she's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide everything they don't want others to know. And I do the same.
I just realized Stella's hair is weird. because she's got the big twin drills down the sides, but they don't connect at the sides. They connect at the back. 'Cause she's got normal sides to her hair, you see?
But with Sei, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous at the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm going to take my break, and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break.
Sure, leave it to me. Wow, really? Break already? That was fast.
God damn, it's chilly outside. I'm back.
What would a kid like you know about that, eh?
I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone?
Let's see. Detective guy comes in, Cat Boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. He just carried on like it was just a normal conversation.
I see. Well, I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent. When you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here.
Yeah, by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain, around our necks. And you see those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. Then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid.
True, I don't know. And true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits?
Like what?
The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens.
Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilim prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to a delivery drone, or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza.
Fair point. Although that program has proven to have reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here.
The gap between classes continues to grow. His voice is slipping into Winston Payne. I swear I'm not intentionally giving this man the Winston Payne voice, but it as it goes, it devolves. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet on your face.
But it also means more products are being brought into the lower classes. And stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day.
It's amazing, for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here, we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month.
You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year.
More jobs? Shut up.
Am I wrong?
Well, that's Hey you, don't just sit there. Give me a Zen star. He starts losing the argument and he's just like, fuck.
Sure. Let's make a Zen star for the sore baby.
Zen star is the 4 of everything drink, right? Or is it 2 of everything? No, wait, it's 4 of every ingredient. It's just 4 of every ingredient, either on the rocks or aged. Yeah, there we go.
Here.
God, this is awful.
It's your order, though.
Seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said.
Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end they're still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes.
Just checked in a new job application? Yeah, let's go, Sachi.
Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer.
Are these two voices too similar, or are they distinct enough?
Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. And the only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone.
This is a good line. Yeah, mature, whatever.
I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday.
I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up.
What does that mean?
Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. And it wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. It's for sure.
I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today.
Weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something.
I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Say might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She certainly did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything?
Me? Just give me whatever you order.
2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better make them before I laugh too hard.
So, fun fact, in some of these, things where you're serving 2 drinks to people, you can actually get unique dialogue if you serve one of them a big one and one of them a small one.
I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though.
Imagine a guy shows up and tell you, I made a classy bad touch. When you line up to slap him?
Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think about it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay?
Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her.
Girl.
Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the...
What?
I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for.
Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Sei is people. Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well... I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterward, but she recovered in no time, and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? And she's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga and...
Krav Maga? Is that a type of martial arts or something that I'm just unaware of?
Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot all about that. Sei's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me.
You sure?
Yeah, order away.
Okay then, I'll have Piano Man.
And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine. Get his order.
One Piano Man, coming right up.
Here.
This is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. When the piano is man. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi.
Please do.
Right then.
You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Sei's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit.
Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi.
Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades.
Alright then. That would be all, Dana. Quite a mess, the situation with, Robert.
Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6.
MI6, I'll see.
Right.
Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself.
Brian, fancy meeting you here.
I didn't expect to see you here of all places. You busy? Mind catching up for a bit?
Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone's an old model, so hanging up's a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, and and wouldn't you say that it's more interesting than what... It finally hung up. Ew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today.
I have arrived yet again at the... oh god. At the majestic Hall of Heroes.
Calm until now.
We meet again, Bartender.
You look winded, Virgilio.
It's pronounced Virgilio.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much last time you came.
Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want.
You look winded, Virgilio.
We're all little toys winded by the cruel winded. Wait, is that... Are you breaking the fourth wall by reading the text off the bottom of the screen? How do you make that, like... Winded by the cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides to not wind us anymore.
And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating.
That's, I was jogging.
Dressed like that?
I can jog however I want.
Yes, you can. What can I get you?
Something fake.
Of course.
We have fake beer. Oh wait, I should make this big.
Here.
And this is...
Totally not beer.
Ah yes, just as fake as I want.
Say, Virgilio, where do you work?
I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum.
Really? What do you do?
I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner.
Really?
Yeah, he told me stop touching the exhibits, you're going to break them. The nerve of some people. He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too?
Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that.
Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender.
Challenge, he says.
I want purity.
He wants purity. I can't give him pure ingredients, so,
Zen Star is 4 of everything. You know, stupid thing, if I'm not mistaken, there is only one drink in the entire game that is both on the rocks and aged. And it might be the Crevice Spike, actually. Oh, there it is. It's Bloomlight, aged on the rocks and mixed. How is this pure?
it's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously.
Ah, yes. Beautiful. That's a smart response, I'm not gonna lie. Hmm? Hey, you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No. We haven't met ever at all.
That's an interesting reaction. Ah, Jill. I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before?
That face. That eye.
What about my eye, punk?
We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever, ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender.
Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day?
Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy.
So you two actually met before?
Yeah, you could say that.
What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while, so I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to, explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah.
Oh.
I was also tuning up the details for the new employee.
Oh, I forgot about this arc.
New employee. A part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh.
Him? So it's a guy?
An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. It must be nothing.
Money. I thought for a sec that I clicked the wrong thing there. Oh, cool. It's time to buy the shoulder massager. Fun fact, the shoulder massager, lets you do this. Shoulder massager, eh? I like how the stuff makes a lot of the stuff over here interactive. We've already read this one. We've already read this one. Dream Person by Miki. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. If the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago, I'm directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry, makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings. My senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, new places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I never actually experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs.
I suddenly have an urge to hug her.
Okay. Explosion registered. Media is still quiet about it. Can confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. More bombs, not just one. That's right. Do you have any clue on who's doing this? Hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned. It just looks like and it looks like it's not a group, but one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? Hackers helping out hostages to escape. They're suspecting of Alice. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is actually being useful.
Some deep shit happened right there.
Hollow Bank is being attacked, Thread 4. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from the servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. File is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. Wow. Can my brain let me read, please? It seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages toward the server inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. Shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for the future post. Gonna need some time, though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks.
Will you read the file? Nah.
That's a lot of reading. Like... especially if it's like shit like Word documents and PDFs and shit. Like, terabytes of that shit has gotta be... like... that's gotta be like millions of files. Because like PDF files and shit are small. Men prefer Christmas cake, study reveals. The longest time the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above who are regarded as undesirable. It's like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. Oh my god. There was another Danger You thread. No, we read all three of them. Oh, we didn't read the nano camo underwear one. I was dumb. I think I'll get, or nano camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They'll nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. People would crack this sort of thing day one, wouldn't they? Maybe, but I don't think it'll be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. Not the nano machine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Camo 10. Alright, we now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Don't buy the underwear. I won't. Fuck this person. I hate when people do this. I hate when people are just like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Like, ugh. It's like willingly missing the point, and it makes me mad.
Tad useless unless you're a streaker. Or have a boyfriend.
Okay. Longest time the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above who are regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. But men around Glitch City have developed a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd, 19, told the Augmented Eye. They have all the necessary experience already, plus I'm so tired of spoiled, immature girls doing stupid shit. I say bring on the hot office ladies. Oh my god. You know, playing this game in current year is really funny. Because this has just been Twitter the last like 3 months or so. This is just how Twitter has been the last like 3 months. Jill, 27, is confused. Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best.
That's one hell of a rant.
AM Township 64 announced. Sukaban Soft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Yes, we are Jill 27. Because Jill is 27 years old. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going for the weeb audience, says Kiririn51, a Sukaban Soft janitor. What's Dignity anymore? Sukaban Soft plans to launch the AM Townships sometime next year.
Didn't you play a game from those guys? Monster Girl Puzzle, yeah.
EKDV 186 gets historic update. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that Makise Heavy Industries is releasing for its EKDV 186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to the use of nano camouflage and the option to customize their look for free with the help of the nano camo app. Using nano camo on the battlefield for a year now, chairperson told the Augmented Eye during a phone conversation. Thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. Nano camo update will be released this month.
You like guns? Nah, I don't need a penis that badly.
You know, thinking about it, people would 100%, like, so many people would just put, anime skins on their guns, because so many people put anime skins on their guns in real life. And a not insignificant amount of them would be an Ahegao skin. Like, you know it. Like, 200%. Man, this game really brings out the... like... this game brings out the lewd.
Good evening.
Ah, hello, Jill. And that cage?
I, brought my cat.
Your cat?
Did I hear Yasunori Kaido was in the bar? Bring me that bastard, I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. Wait, there are no evil onmyoji here. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Cat. Oh, that's even better. A4. It's so cute. Why did you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. So I'd rather have him here, at least today. Ah, well, I'd say something about health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office? Please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, Fort, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early?
I live close by.
Really?
Anyone who brings Ahegao stuff anywhere should get kicked in the nuts. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program?
Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me?
A dog. Another dog.
Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer.
So you're the part-timer.
Yeah.
Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer is here. He came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. And they all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to corgis. And they're both funny looking and dogs used by the royalty.
Shibas are cute. I like Shibas.
Anyways, starting today, this dog will help around here.
My name is...
It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here.
Thanks.
Anyways, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning. But he ought to know how things work.
Meaning? That'll be a change of pace.
He'll act like a client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you?
I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. The deja vu hurts.
Oh, we can make this big. Fuck. Jill is not a dog person.
Here.
Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit?
Hard to believe, I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here?
I'm here to help the funding of my organization.
Are you at the Sci-Fair Toy Company?
What? No! Don't let me in with those herding supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to Sira,
Sira?
Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. Sira is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help Sira be the best it can be.
What do you do at Sira?
Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone.
Huh, that actually sounds nice.
Say, do you have a menu?
Something like that. Yeah, here.
Now, let's see. Any recommendations?
Avoid the part with the promo drinks.
Oh, the Grizzly Temple's one of those. Fluffy Dream? I like the sound of this one.
Coming right up. The dog now wants a fluffy dream.
Optional Karmatrine.
Fluffy dream.
Well, this one's nice.
So, why did you pick a bar?
It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day.
Weird skills?
Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why did you pick a bar?
On a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk.
Oh yeah, I love the way you mix stuff.
Yeah?
Sit. Hey. It's a cat! A cat!
Hey, Four, weren't you in Boss's office?
Hello, cat. Wanna play? Let's play.
Didn't dogs hate cats or something?
We don't hate them, unless they're intruders.
Ah.
You said his name was Four. Hello, Four, let's play.
No playing allowed. You'll make a mess. 4, go back to boss's office.
Meow.
That's one obedient cat.
My pride. You want something else?
Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Huh?
All right. I shouldn't get so riled up, or I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess.
Real quick before we continue this, I'm gonna hit you with a quick BRB. I will be back in a moment. Press the BRB button, Kronk. You know, the BRB screen works pretty well with this game's music, doesn't it? Just double checking that everything works when I press the button. Cool.
Hello, Jill. That voice. What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place into a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How did you manage to slip by the mobs lynching White Knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages help me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far away from the hospital. And they're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know. The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I had to say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First I hear you were at the bank, then I find out that you disappeared. And now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened at that bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? And she was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. And the medications make me feel everything more intensely. Almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know, it's nice to know that someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any White Knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them. Oh, no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Chill, please. I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind? Nope, yes, you won't be able to change my mind. It's sweet and no alcohol, right? Coming right up. And Say seems to be in a bit of pain. Let's make sure I give her something sweet that doesn't have alcohol in it.
Yeah, Say is buff.
Careful. Yay, this'll help me calm down a bit. So, what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. Ow. I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. What? Nothing. You just sound, cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you. Being able to talk at all. Ugh. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally ow, 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 ow. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. I'm glad to know that.
Sorry, give me just another second. I got rotated.
Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey, Jill. I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. Say ask for a Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? Here. Phew. Thanks. Yeah. So, how are things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then... Sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just... the analgesic's still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine, I'm fine. Weren't you leaving? Yeah, I was, but, well... You know how I just said I was fine? Yeah? I'm not... So I wanted to know if you could lend me your ear for a bit. Well, I was gonna take my break. Oh, sorry. No, what I mean is... that I could lend you an ear if you don't mind going to the back alley for a bit. Yeah, please.
So, this is another bit where, the Maddie from, 2 years ago was, being dumb. I didn't get this bonus scene that we're getting right here. I didn't get this bonus scene at all. Because I, served, say, the wrong drink.
Want one? Sorry, I haven't smoked since high school. But don't mind me, though. Smoke ahead. Thanks. So, why me?
Yeah, I served her Bleeding Jane instead.
You're the closest friend I have nearby that isn't avoiding me, and I think I'm about to explode. Why? Because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I'm scared. My colonel was using me when when I made that errand. He saw me as a disposable pawn. And then the whole thing got closed at the bank. We were stuck in there with no food or water for 3 days. I saw a man be beaten to death after he found a snack in his pockets. When I was in rescue duties, I usually dealt with collapsing buildings. Fire, that kind of stuff. But seeing people do that to other people is just... Calm down. Nobody will hurt you here. You sure? I'll make sure of it. Just take deep breaths. I can't even imagine what happened there. And truth be told, I don't want to imagine it. But it's easy to tell you bottled up everything while you were in there. Is it obvious? Kinda. Well, I had to get out of there. Fear would have only gotten in the way. And besides, I made a promise to come back to... Alright, what's the deal with Stella? Nothing, I'm just... afraid. The word loses meaning after using it so much in so little time. She should have been worried sick, and I couldn't call her after I came back. I'm afraid of what she'll say. She'll insult you. She looks like that kind of girl. But I'm betting all she have that she'll be quickly happy that you're fine and alive. Yeah, you're right. Think about it this way. A slap or despair for what's rest of her life. I wouldn't pretend to disappear, I mean...
Fuck.
Besides, from what you tell me, you're pretty much only coming to your senses today, right? Yeah. It's weird how everything can change in such short notice, you know? On Thursday, I was a girl doing her duties, minding only her own business. Now I'm injured and woke up to find out that I can't go back to those duties. Part of me is happy. I knew full well the White Knights usually did more harm than good. On the other hand, I really love my job, and now I'm stuck with nothing to do. Yeah, I know how that is. The life changing on such short notice part, I mean. Really? I would tell you why I know that, but I think you should go see Stella right now. Yeah, you're right. And speaking of which, hey Gil.
What?
Do me a favor and escort Sei to wherever she needs to go, please.
Only if you cover my share of the work.
Yeah.
Okay then, let's go, miss.
Right. Thank you for hearing me out, Jill. Anytime. Too much heavy stuff lately. Phew. I hope everything goes alright. Ah, hey, Jamie. Jamie?
Jill? Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see.
Are you alright? You look distracted.
I'm fine, don't worry.
If you say so. Jill, where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Oh, that's convenient.
4?
4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work just in case they enter my place while I'm gone.
Ah, I see.
What can I get you?
Usual gut punch. This guy's voice has changed multiple times.
Coming right up. A gut punch for Jamie.
Optional Karmatrine, you say? What? Oh, I forgot to double the... 2 of this. The rest is alcohol.
Here.
I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke. About giving the client a punch to the stomach or something.
Oh, that? In theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though.
Really?
He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. And there was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns. But it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act.
Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it.
Yep.
Why not tell him that?
It's too amusing, to be honest. So, what's on your mind that's distracting you so much?
Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason.
You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. And come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say?
I like to say what I do is bounty hunting, actually.
How so?
The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone who's done no wrong. It's like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those.
The bounty hunter comes where? Or bounty hunter part?
I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and get paid for it. You could see it as bounty hunting.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter, if you don't mind.
Huh? Sure. Jamie asked for something bitter. That's a tad too broad a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better?
The guide tells me to give him a grizzly temple.
Here.
Ah, yes.
You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said he made him stronger.
Bronson roots have more nutrient per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. Seems I always manage to make you uncomfortable, Jill. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. Although, I guess it is mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my head around people doing that stuff and living normally.
Like with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Ah yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. You'd like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? I rewatched H Bobber Guy's video on Ruby a few days ago, and I'm just reminded of the bit that he kept memeing on this, just the most dangerous weapon ever designed. That's a good video, by the way, if you haven't watched it.
The way you said that was like offering a tail to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one.
You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch. His information network was the best. He even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. The last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself.
Damn. Why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, there were no more bounties after that.
You know, one thing that I really love about the world of Valhalla is that, like, so much of the side character random bullshit that they talk to you about while drinking could be its own entire game. A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate an organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently.
Were you part of that organization?
I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. I had to know I wasn't just paranoid.
I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right?
Name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore.
Oh.
That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please.
Sure. One beer coming right up. Here.
One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. Yeah, I had an idea that's kind of evolved over time into something completely different, but I had an idea of a like a game concept or like a comic concept or something that's kind of like this, but effectively think of like a fantasy world, and you've got like your character is running a bar on an airship, basically, or a cafe on an airship. And, you know, you fly around to all these different places and get to meet a whole ton of different people.
not good with violence.
That's good. It's interesting, though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite his share of traumatic stuff.
That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. And still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met.
Where is he, by the way?
I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian.
Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I'll just tempt fate. But let's try it anyway. Everyone's just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that.
So, you still work here?
I knew it! I mean... I'm quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram.
Got out of my job, needed a drink badly, and I remember this crack house was nearby.
What can I get you then?
I'll have a bleeding Jane.
On it. Ingram wants a bleeding Jane. Here.
It's just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty.
And so, where do you work, Mr. Ingram?
I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers that are in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions, and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Cilia girl working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day.
What's that about a network?
All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and I quickly learn to do whatever they need.
Huh, it sounds nice.
It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look?
You're just more cheerful than the last time you came.
I'll have good days and bad days. Today just happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus.
I guess.
It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here.
What did they do?
It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corp's HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu Corp. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, bet they're plotting to kill each other anyway. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation.
Don't let it get to you.
I don't, I just hate teenagers.
It's interesting, though. A big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person.
No shit.
Alright, give me a Zen star and try not to mess it up.
Coming right up.
I forget, was it ice? Was it ice or was it age? It was ice.
Here.
Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard.
Why order it then?
Not your problem. So, where's the red comet?
My boss, she... Jill, 4's headed your way.
Let's play, 4. Let's play. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion.
You have a dog here and a cat?
The cat's mine. His name is 4. The dog just hangs around here.
Looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems to take good care of him.
You seem to know a lot about cats.
No, that's just common sense.
Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram?
I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So I'll take my leave.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared off a client.
Or is as guilty as me?
Yeah, but I like 4. He's my baby. Now go. Play or something.
Right.
Ah, you're back. What happened with Say?
That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy.
Glad to hear that.
Did I miss something?
Only Jamie and some other guy came.
I see. You look exhausted.
Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment.
Do you miss Dorothy?
Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day.
Playing with your cat was really fun. Cool. Oh, what did we need? I need to save before I click on stuff. What did we need to buy? The guide says beer on a discount. Cool. It's vintage gaming. Experience all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be.
Mind the hairballs.
Leave bigger ones in the shower.
AM Township 64. Hype. Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No, no, no. Going to marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want to play, or why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? I don't know. All I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. The info on the hardware? It's probably gonna be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition's any better. Nah, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. This is a Call of Duty player. / League of Legends player. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither.
Can I buy one?
It depends on the library.
Oh, whoops. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting toward the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside of GSF Arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit, too.
But I like soccer.
And because of that, you're castrated.
Let's see, I certainly like fried chicken. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say that I like something most people just don't have access to, but I can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, just can't go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. Other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later says it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what people in the city like the most. And even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it.
Is it that rare?
I'm pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons.
Monster Girlfriend Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer.
You want that game?
Anime games are stupid. New ones, at least.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but like my brain just blanked on it. Oh, 90 million copies since its launch. Isn't 90 million copies sold still less than Minecraft? Isn't Minecraft well over 100 million at this point?
Good evening. Ah, Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly Mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap. Why? I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier.
You didn't bring your cat today?
And the raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for.
Ah.
Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, do you?
Wow, I never caught that reference before. That's funny, actually. That's a reference to the episode Anna stuff that we're saving until later.
Yes, I have money. The girl asked for a fluffy dream, but she's got to be crazy if she thinks I'm giving alcohol, or if she thinks she's getting alcohol so easily.
You can make fluffy dreams without alcohol, right? Yeah.
Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. So who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk? Oh, right, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas gill?
Jill, please.
It would have been funny if he reacted to that. And sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you've got some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I'd gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave. I can't leave. Not after trying so hard to even get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How did you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender.
Nah, she's just like that all the time.
Shut up. I'm sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well... Don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades.
Hey Yuki, how are you doing?
And she also wants me to go out and take college prep course. And I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. And so you came to a bar? Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she'd leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. You remind me of this client I had a little while ago. She, passed out in the street, and my boss brought her here. Your attitude reminds me of how she once got drunk. Huh? Yeah, bitter about the pressure exerted on her. Hers was workplace pressure, but you still remind me a lot of her. You even actually have the same color scheme, actually. And so, what of it? And so, before you think of anything else, calm down. I don't want you to go through what she went through. I'm calm. And so let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed? Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with someone you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy... It sounds silly, huh? Very. Go home. Do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? Alright. Careful out there.
And you did humor her for a bit.
Shut up. Oh, a doggy.
Hello, little girl.
Oh, shit.
G&J, how you doing?
You're late.
It's me, Jay?
You're too early.
Ah, good to see you here.
That was not your voice, but
Boss, will he be any good around here?
I'm right here.
I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit.
Sir, yes, sir.
Roll.
Sir, yes, sir.
Paw.
Sir, yes, sir.
Training. Of course. He's only shouting sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle?
Oh, shit.
Hey, not in my office.
in the end, he's just a dog, I guess.
Yes?
Bathroom.
Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Oh, promise me you'll buy something afterward. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. Sheesh. I said get out of my desk.
The world's ending.
It was just a motorcycle.
They're the four riders, then.
Those are horsemen, and it already stopped.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
I need to buy something now, right?
Oh no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you.
I'll order something. I need to rest anyways. I may be stupid. Is this guy a reference to Akira? Like, design-wise. I've never seen Akira, but...
What can I get you?
Piano Woman would be nice.
Sorry, didn't hear you.
I'll have a Mars Blast.
Sure. Mars Blast for Biker Guy. I think he said Piano Woman first, though. Here. You look happy.
Shut up.
Is that motorcycle out there yours, mister?
Call me Mario, and yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise.
Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So, what do you work as, Mario?
I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine's sound wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am.
Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the bar.
Hello, doggy.
Hello, shady guy.
Shady?
I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright.
Careful. Who is she?
Oh, she's my boss.
She was cute. Not that you're not cute. And not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just...
And so, where do you work, Mario?
I told you, I'm a rebel.
Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job?
I'm a delivery boy.
That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver?
I'm from a courier company. So it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city. I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street.
That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost.
Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch.
Do you want anything else, Mario?
I guess a Moonblast would be nice.
Moonblast?
Gut Punch. Yeah, that one.
Again, he asked for a gut punch, but I'm pretty sure he asked for a Moonblast first.
We can make this one big, actually.
Here.
This is good.
It's a Moonblast.
No, never mind. What do you mean? Sachi, what do you mean Spectrobe's music? This is Mario. He's gay.
Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image?
It isn't working?
Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just looked cute.
Cute?
So, why do it?
Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? You know, okay. I don't remember if have I ever told this story about Spectrobes before? About how I got the first Spectrobes game on DS? I don't think I have. So essentially, back in, like, I think 2009, my family went on a vacation to visit family over in England, and I had my DS with me, and usually whenever we do our England vacations, hell, even go back last year when we went, we usually do it over mine and my sister's birthdays, because my younger sister's birthday is on the 16th of this month, and my birthday is on the 30th of this month. We are exactly 2 weeks apart. But so I got to pick a game from a store while we were in England, and it was my birthday, and because I was young and had a really difficult time remembering the name of games, I saw Spectrobes, and my young, like, 8-year-old brain, 9-year-old brain was like, yes, this is Kingdom Hearts. Because I didn't know what Kingdom Hearts was called, and I was just going off of, like, vague memories of my uncle playing one of the DS Kingdom Hearts games. And I was like, yes, this is Kingdom Hearts. And so I have a European copy of Spectrobes, and I still have it. I have the little cards that went on the touchscreen as well somewhere. I don't have any idea where though. Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties.
If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire.
I guess. Spectrobes is a Kingdom Hearts game, confirmed. You know, the funniest thing about that, Sachi, is that if they really wanted to cross over, they could, because Spectrobes is a Disney property. They could totally put Spectrobes in Kingdom Hearts. I guess.
You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that.
It's not a lie.
Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid?
They even had to find hidden Mickeys in the Wii game. Really? I only ever played Spectrobes 1. There's a part of me that's like, yeah, let's go back and stream some of these shitty games from my childhood. But at the same time, I feel like if I tried to stream Spectrobes, it's gonna be 40 hours of me just slogging through a shitty DS RPG. Because the first Spectrobes is bland. From what very little I remember of it. But I only ever played the first DS game. I have the first two, or I don't know if it's the first two or if it's 1 and 3, but I have the DS games. I don't have the Wii game. Yeah, but other bikers.
That sounded like something someone in high school would say.
Ugh.
It's just advice. Don't take it too personally.
No, you're right. I don't have to be that way.
Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there.
Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good.
If you want, you could try to stay quiet. You're pretty intimidating when you did that.
I see. I gotta say, though, despite the fact that Spectrobes is such like a weird little shit of a game, whoever did the character designs for that game kind of cooked. Like, those character designs are good.
Will you have another drink, or did you already have too many?
I can handle another one. Give me a Fringe Weaver.
Sure. He actually asked for a Fringe Weaver instead of something manly. Good for him.
Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. I summoned a streaming Chan text. Man, we gotta do like I know that I literally just got done with Dream Drop Distance, and I usually make it like a policy of mine to not stream the next game in a series if I haven't fully put the if I haven't fully put it out of like on my YouTube. But man, we need to watch the movie and we need to play 0.2, and 0.2 is gonna be like 2 streams. It's super short. And then we're on to Kingdom Hearts 3, which is nuts. But I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, eh.
Here.
Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Say, that guy over there.
Gil? What's up with him?
You dating him?
No.
Is he seeing anyone?
Not as far as I know.
Do you think he...
He...
No, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything.
Please come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy.
Eh? What?
Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil.
Okay, careful.
Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here.
Fine. And the door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see a dog. What's up, little girl? What are you doing in a bar?
Honey, some help here. Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley.
Dorothy.
Really? I'll check him out.
Wow, you really are bad with dogs, eh?
Did I make it too obvious?
Why, though?
I don't know. Oh, hey, John.
Hey.
I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random.
Stort. I know that it's a little ways out, but when we play Kingdom Hearts 3 and we go to the Toy Story world, I expect everyone to just like, as soon as we arrive in the Toy Story world, I expect everyone to just type out Stort in all caps.
I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas.
Chinchillas are extinct, though.
Thank God.
What will you have?
Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane.
Coming right, up? A Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month?
You get big. What? Two, 6, 6. Oh, 2, 6, 7. Whoops. Put in 7 Greer.
Here. That time of the month, do Lilim menstruate?
Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. And there are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story.
Then what time of the month is it?
That timeline I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane.
So, how's business?
You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition.
I didn't know you had competition.
If it, you can't make... It gives you a, messed up drink as a result of that, Sachi. You get one of the messed up drinks. The closest you can get to 20 Karmatrine is a big, Fringe Weaver, which is 18 Karmatrine.
Of course I do. Both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. And they were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way.
How so?
And the other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin.
And that scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say, it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after they call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh. I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%. Human from the neck up. Dick's preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. And for females, I'm not so strict, though. Why? Do you know someone who might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy, a big one, would you? Alright. A big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie.
Man, doing Dorothy's voice back-to-back with Jill's voice always makes me feel like, it always makes me feel like my Jill voice goes super deep.
Here you go. I wonder if anyone's seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank.
Oh god, I forgot about this. This is in the same line as Alma's 8th grade teacher thing.
The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. And then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. And sometimes they try to cover it up. The woman wants to be human. It's then I say, no, I want you.
Don't do that. Stop. Get some help.
After that I say, well, at the very least I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. And sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that flew over my head the first time I played. Wow. Wow. Dorothy, I love you, but like, no, don't. Stop.
I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after.
That's fucked up. Dorothy truly is one of the characters ever. She's great. It's just like everyone in this game is a bad person.
Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers, I need numbers.
She's VTuber coded. Oh god, she is.
Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first. 27. No fair, you didn't get all fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24.
She's got the Fire Emblem dragon effect. Looks like a child, but has the mind of an adult. Fire Emblem loves that shit.
How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. Do you want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I tried one of those. All right. She asked for a cobalt velvet. Weird.
Ten Karmatrine.
Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. Do you like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey. Have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? That Mega Santa that became a regular of mine, he once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of the other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got it while the others left. Or got into it. Even my regular left. I'll regret asking, but were all the other guys? Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see, though. Well, either remembering that got me turned on, or the alcohol is kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey.
That girl has seen some shit.
Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes.
Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday?
Forgot about it.
I didn't find any cats.
Why not look again?
Good idea.
Huh? Another kid.
Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school?
And that would be a hassle. Oh gods, maybe Alma was right.
Right about what?
Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today there have been 2 kids already.
How would bartending become a fad?
Maybe a cartoon.
Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol.
True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much and she's not saying anything.
Not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere anyways.
So, what do you suggest?
Let her be. Maybe she's just curious about the bar.
She's saying nothing.
Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you.
Yeah.
Jill. How the hell did I startle you?
What do you want?
Can you help me out here with a beer?
Right. A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before?
There's nothing inappropriate here now that Dorothy's gone true.
Here.
Thanks. And lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side?
Oh, right, yeah. And there's a bottle of Karma-Trine that's like a month past expiration.
Gotta buy the sink so I remember to dispose of it.
Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have one or two regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see.
Hey, Jill. Again? Aren't you a bit on edge?
Maybe. What do you want?
Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day?
I did. Why?
I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. So I need to take them out.
Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways.
Dumb change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times.
What, did you throw it in someone's face while escaping?
That only happened once and the old lady started it.
Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money when you get down to it?
The reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia.
Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but, sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister. Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right.
Do you know her?
Yeah, she's actually my girlfriend. My ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools, and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist.
Fuck! I am muted. I forgot to unmute. How far back did I mute? It was like here-ish.
Well, don't feel pressure about that. Maybe I'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore?
Scientist? Really? I was that far back? I guess that's just 2 lines.
Have you thought about what you wanted to study in college? You always said that you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year? So, how's Lenore?
Wait, who's Lenore?
Her sister. She was my girlfriend.
So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised.
Hey, don't talk about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard that right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer a disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. I'd be... It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I need to grab hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot.
It hurts. It hurts to read. It gives me the feels. I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief.
I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill. Want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill. You can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just... I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. And not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you or you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4, she's in your care, you hear? Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless.
Is this, wait, what? Oh. I was like, we read something about this already, but... Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? Literally can't stop touching myself. Such high quality release. Why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. It'd be all over I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I've been kind of kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for the other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like boring you guys.
Visible guns?
I think they'll use it for cute patterns.
Kiramiki Encore concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to attend my visit, declared a cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers: Ticket Lord and Idol Hell.
Good for her.
New act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during protests, and if that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during Parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments.
More nanomachines?
It's all a smokescreen to divert attention.
66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has has tried to take the title away from the imposing Giant. Nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kids surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves. 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall.
I wish I knew more about wrestling. It sounds exciting.
Also, I really hope I did that, like, argument justice. Because, like, that argument is such, like, a good scene, and you can feel, like, the emotion in it, you know?
Good evening.
You okay?
I feel like shit.
You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home.
I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. And so I'll come here until I die. Even after the bar closes. Until my hair falls out.
You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen.
Yeah, well, your hair is hairy.
Yes, it is.
It was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses.
It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember?
Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that.
Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit.
My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. And so I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why...
See, you're starting to sound like a broken record.
I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down at me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited. That's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra.
At Sierra.
I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat.
Why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today?
What part of I won't leave do you not understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing.
Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client?
And that's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin.
Is that another fucking Metal Gear reference? Who?
Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me.
Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind.
Oh, hell no.
We meet again, bartender. I don't know why, but your reaction, Paradox, just got me.
Virgilio, what can I get you?
Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I wanted something octopus-like. Aren't you going to do that weird bartending thing?
I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being.
I'm not following.
And spell out your order like you're a human who's not in need of medical help.
Fine then, I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R... R-Kle star.
Sparkle star for the...
Ah. That's something in my eye. Optional Karmatrine, you say? You can also drag these, by the way. Like, you can drag the little cans.
Let's see. Was it that hard?
Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time?
Don't ask that, bro. That's not a question that you ask.
Are you having that time of the month or something?
No. I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, self-hate, and... On second thought, you're not far from the truth, I guess.
Ugh. Ah. Why do I feel like I got, like, salt in my eye?
I get those too, you know? Periods.
You do?
Yes. Last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved on to my enlightenment.
And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once.
Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice.
Whatever. It's not like it'll help.
You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please, take measure against it instead of sulking so much.
I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic.
Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too.
Really? What story?
I would rather not tell.
Figures. You want anything else?
Have you ever seen how a bad touch?
Bad touch, whatever.
She didn't laugh at the bad touch. That's how you know that she's depressed. Ah, what did I get in my eye? Wow, me rubbing my hands in front of my eyes really fucked up my tracking, didn't it? Maybe my eyes are getting dried out because I've been wearing my glasses all day.
Here.
Yeah, I guess this is the one.
Maybe he's right, and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years.
Bartender, you're making a lot of faces there.
Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation?
Wow, I need to stop trying to read those all in one breath because I keep running out of breath at the end of the sentence.
Great. Now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me.
Is she okay?
No, but just leave her be for now.
Hey, Jill. Oh, thank God, a normal person.
A mummy!
No, I don't have kids. It's still more normal than this twat.
Wow, it's been a hot minute since I've heard someone called a twat.
How are you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue.
What happened to you?
Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do?
I wonder if I got spice from the food I was eating in my eye somehow. I had spicy Indian food. I like my hot food. No, it was tikka kebabs with rice.
Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you?
Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything.
There's this really, really good Indian place where I'm at that is like, it's not a local business, but it's like a, well, okay, it's like a hybrid between a local business and a franchise, because there are like 4 of it like throughout the surrounding cities around where I'm at, but it's still like locally owned and run. It's just like, it's kind of a franchise, but it's a very, very small franchise, I guess. But they make the best Indian food. It's so good, and it's so spicy as well. Like I order mine at an 8 out of 10, and it's perfect. I want to try it spicier though. Actually, I really like my spicy foods.
Let's make a beer. Here. Yay, let's see if there's any difference from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. And when it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come in today after all. No, maybe... Are you alright? I'm trying to I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything would be alright without it sounding... cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. I want to hear something weird. I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh.
Well, ladies, I'm leaving.
Virgilio,
Yeah?
you were just sitting with a Valkyrie.
Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems blog.
I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes, no, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people.
Yeah, she did say, she said exactly the same thing internally, actually, Sachi. Like, almost word for word, no joke.
But, you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh, well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here?
You know, I'm realizing more and more, I probably should have watched back my original Valhalla playthrough before I started this one, so that I could replicate the voices that I used, because I've given people very different voices. Or at least, I think I've given people different voices. I think I gave, in my original playthrough, I think I gave Stella the,
I think I gave Stella, like, this voice.
I think that's, like, I think I gave Dana a more, like, lower-pitched voice.
Something kind of like here-ish. Rather than what I'm doing, which is about up here. I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me. How did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me real hard. It hurt. She said that's her making me worried and not listening to me. And then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. And someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that. Otherwise, I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. And still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support.
Say is great. We love Say.
You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. All right. Here. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like it hot, or I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? No, people have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. And so you play the harmonica? I needed something to do breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin, right up until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily.
Incorrect. Extremely loud incorrect buzzer. Like, I don't think I could pick up my violin and start playing it. And I guess for those of you who don't know, I also played violin. Wasn't great at it, but I played violin.
But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure.
And just in time too, because my voice is wearing out for the night. That's hilarious, Sachi. So, real quick, we're going to advance to the next screen. We're just gonna start the music, and then we're gonna raid. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I most likely will not be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it will not be Valhalla. Otherwise, I should hopefully be putting out a schedule tomorrow, but y'all know me. I'm inconsistent at best with my schedules. I am not entirely sure how much game we have, like, how many days we have left, I guess. It's taken us 3 parts to get to day 9, it looks like. Out of 17. So, yeah. I don't know how much longer this playthrough is gonna last, but I'll probably stick it on the schedule for like 2 or 3 more days, and then I don't know, figure something else out to put on there as well. But other than that, let's see who there is to raid. Let's raid Ando again. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope to see you here tomorrow if I'm doing something. I probably will not be doing something. I'll put out a ping in the Discord if I am. Otherwise, have a good one and take care.